So we're here at the Global Health Clinic and you have had some wonderful results here. I like talking to people like you because your health was good when you came in.
Yes.
But you wanted something more. What was it that you wanted?
I think I just wanted to put in place a prevention program that as I age, and as inevitably I am, I just want to be able to prevent any of the age-related illnesses that inevitably can affect you.
So rather than stay at a level where you're just okay, you wanted to lift it to a, if we like, a premium level of health.
Yes, I want to be as vibrant in 10 years at 70, 80 as I am at, 50, 60. So.
And that's essential for you because as a businesswoman, you have a lot of calls on your energy, on your time.
Yes, I certainly do.
What sorts of hours might you work at the moment? What's a big day for you, work hours?
Probably, well, I don't work really long hours, but 10 hours would be a big day.
Which is pretty demanding. So what did you get when you came in here? What sorts of help?
Mainly ozone initially. I came to see Dr. Wayne McCarthy and to get my oxygen levels optimised, so 98, 99%, and you feel really good. It kills off all the viruses, bacteria. You feel very energised. Yeah.
Do you find it helps with sleep, which is a common problem? A lot of people complain about shortage of sleep.
I think if you're just well balanced generally with your energy, you do sleep better.
You've also had a few health problems from falls, from physical challenges.
Yes.
Have you found some good help here with that?
Yes, I fell off a cliff and broke my ankle and banged my head, and so I did come for some cranio support and some physio.
And the recovery was good?
Yes, very good. Everyone was amazed. I was doing very well after a couple of months.
I'd love to talk to you also about Nicky Crocker coming to your house, if you could tell me a bit about that.
Yes, she came and tested our house for geopathic stress and found that everywhere where we sleep and work was essentially in a geopathic knot.
And were you finding effects from that? Looking back, once she told you about it, what were the effects that you were having before she cleared that?
Well, she was actually amazingly accurate. Where my husband and I were sleeping in our bedroom, I was sleeping in an area that was causing some digestive issues, but she didn't know that, but she actually said to me, whoever's sleeping here is having digestive issues, and my husband was having some neck issues, and she also pinpointed that, not knowing that he had those issues.
So this is where the line ran. So the proof of the pudding is in the eating. After you moved the furniture, did you find an improvement in those issues?
Yes, absolutely. Almost within a week or so, it was a noticeable difference.
There was also something with your car, if we can just run past that, because it can affect the running even of a car.
Yes, that's what really convinced us. We had a high-end, brand new car in our garage, and she immediately said, well, this car would probably be having some electronic problems. Well, the brand new car had barely worked since the day that we got it.
And that was caused by the line, the geopathic stress line?
Yes.
So you're convinced?
So that was really fascinating. That really convinced us.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And action. Now, welcome back. We're back here at what I like to call my little hobbit hole. Nicky Crocker's come back. She's going to see how I followed up her analysis and diagnosis of what was going on in the geopathics of my living space.
Nicky, could you tell me about geopathic stress? What is it, the lines underneath the land?
Well, they're made up with magnetic fields of Earth. So Earth has magnetic fields that go right around the whole Earth. We need them for life as we know it, and they're everywhere. But there's also underground rivers and streams, and we've got 70% of the Earth's water is actually under the ground, and it creates a frequency. So you just need to know where they are in your home. There's no point worrying about them, but by identifying them, you can move your furniture and be healthier like we were with Bruce.
So when we lived in the wild, we could read the Earth more. We could feel where these lines were more. We were more connected.
Way more connected. And we didn't have technology like we do. Everyone has a mobile phone tucked in their pocket. And we've desensitized ourselves to that.
The mobile phone's an interesting one because we can accept that with invisible lines we can talk to each other.
Sure.
But people struggle to accept invisible lines under the Earth, don't
Absolutely.
they?
Isn't that crazy? I have no idea how my phone gets a message to you. However, the same energy or a similar frequency of energy is coming up through the Earth. And you might brush it off as being a headache or feeling uneasy or having a hot or cold feeling, but you could actually be locating on one of these Earth's fields.
Tell me about your own story coming to this. What made you look at geopathic stress lines in the Earth?
I got told I was a 100-year-old fungus, apparently, by an acupuncture test after chronic arthritis in my feet. And this was irritating my feet. Having a dowser like me come out to my home, he identified directly across my corner of the bed was this underground energy. By moving my bed, it stopped the pain. It took about probably 6 or 7 weeks for me to notice, but for my daughter, we moved her bed, and she was a bedwetter, unfortunately, 12 years of age, moved her bed, she stopped wetting her bed that night.
She was having a line through that bed. So the implication for parents with small children.
Huge, huge.
And the quality of sleep improves once these lines are not running through the beds where we're lying.
Often instantly, when I do a dowsing with someone, they'll notice something quite quickly. They'll notice that their sleep's starting to improve. They're not getting up to go to the bathroom. Some people brush it off as being old. You know, I'm old. I have to get up. I have to go to the bathroom, go to the toilet. That's my lot. But when I move them, my father, who's in his 80s, I moved where he was sleeping. He was getting up around 4 or 5 times a night. He's now not.
So you come and read a house, and then you tell people not to move out of the house, just to move the furniture within the house to be away from the lines.
Of course, you don't want to have to move out of your house. I mean, there's probably most of the things you love about your house. But if you identify where they are, move your furniture accordingly, and then get on with your life. Life's amazing. Life's worth living.
So we're at Bruce Hopkins' house, and you're going to do just that for him. Let's have a little look outside and see what you can pick up here.
Okay, so these are my dowsing rods, and it was really interesting because when I started dowsing, I start outside because then I can't see the furniture, I can't see what's going on. So when I started dowsing through, I doused along. Shall I do it now?
Yes.
Okay, so I was dousing along, and what happens is these move in a direction when they hit a line. So it's like me putting my foot in a creek, and I can feel the flow of energy in the direction
and
the
the
energy's
sticks
flowing.
show it as well.
Yeah. So when I get to here, they turn. But the funny thing is that it's actually stunted the tree's growth. So the nature's actually is affected by it as well.
You're saying a line's running right through here?
Yeah, you watch. So they'll turn, and that's showing me that the direction of energy is flowing that way, and that continues right through where Bruce had his desk in his office, and through his kitchen and through his bed.
So if it can affect the growth of a bush, how would it affect a human being's development?
Absolutely. It will irritate at a frequency that's just not healthy for us, to the point where it lowers your immune system, and then your body can't cope, and it lets your system down.
Years ago, there was a book, Songlines, Bruce Chapman. He was talking about lines in the earth, wasn't he?
Ley lines, same things.
Same thing.
Yeah, just different people have called them different names. Some people call them ley lines, some people call them magnetic fields, but they're talking about the same energy lines.
And don't discount them, they have a profound effect.
Absolutely.
So, Nicky, you're picking up, we've had a look at the lines in the house. Oh, wow. That's a strong one.
Isn't that strong? So that one there runs through the house, and this is where Bruce's office used to be. He used to sit over here. So the one line ran through there, and then when I come this way, you know the one we saw outside in the garden?
Which was affecting the bush.
Which was affecting the bush. The two of them, so that one comes this way, and then when I walk into this here, they'll spin around, because this is the knot, and this is exactly where he was sitting.
The knot being where they cross over.
Where they cross over.
And he was sitting in the middle of two strong energy lines.
Yeah, completely.
And this is where he was saying it was so tiring, it was draining his energy.
Yeah, so what it does is it drains your energy, it gives you headaches, it makes you feel like you're like a foggy brain. You'll be looking, he wanted to get up often and get away from his desk, go and get a drink of water or a cup of tea, because it just makes you feel that uncomfortable.
We've talked a lot about houses, but of course this could be in offices, this could be in our Parliament
Everywhere.
buildings in Wellington.
Definitely.
It could be through the country.
Through the country, everywhere. Every house has it in their house somewhere because of how frequent the lines are. And it's really potluck as to whether you've chosen the right place to lay your office or house out.
Well, let's see where you did tell him to relay his office, which is
so
over here.
Over here.
Bruce is busy working. Have we got any lines at all over here?
So when I check right through here, he's all good. He's all nice and clear.
Are you feeling good and clear here, Bruce?
Yeah, no, it definitely feels better being over here for sure.